Hey, this is me coming at you live. My name is Suprina, and I'm also known as Apostle Suprina Ford, and I live in Seattle, Washington. And the reason that I'm doing this particular video is because I noticed that many of the leaders are not really taking the time out to really lead and empower the people. And I wanted to speak on behalf of a company that I've gotten involved with, and many of you know it as Total Life Changes, where you hear about the 5 pounds in 5 days. Well, I don't want to come from the perspective of trying to sell you anything. I want to come from the angle of bringing life and hope to someone who's out there struggling. And many times we find ourselves trying to totally get involved with different things, but we can't go where we want to go because we get blocked because there's always a hater that's born. It's a natural thing to come across people who say that they're for you and truly they're not for you. They say they want to support you. Excuse me for a minute, I'm going to turn this down. I was listening to a little jazz at this particular point in time, but I just want to talk to some real people for just a little while. And I don't know who is all going to be involved with watching this particular video, but I'm streaming this to hopefully bring some change to your life. I got a phone call from a young lady who was looking for a mentor, and it really touched my heart to hear her say one of the well-known individuals of the Total Life Changes company literally kind of discouraged this young lady. And I was really heartbroken and sad by that. I just want to let someone know, just because a person makes more money than you doesn't mean they're necessarily a great leader. Leadership is more than just getting somebody on your team or bringing somebody under your umbrella in the sense of now you got your quota or whatever the case may be, you make more money. That's not a leader. A leader takes the time out and they invest in you as if they would like you to invest in what they're doing. A leader is a servant. It's a person who literally takes the time out, and they don't always talk to you through videos. I know true leaders, and I am a true leader myself. And the one thing that I want my people to be their best. And in order for them to be the best, sometimes videos are not enough. Sometimes I make phone calls and I check in on them and see how they're doing, how they're prospering, how could I be of service to them. If I want to be a good leader, I got to have a good name. And you don't get a good name because you're called a leader. You get a good name by leading with integrity. So I don't know who this is for, but I just don't want you to be discouraged. There's some of you that got businesses, you got visions, you got dreams, you got hopes, you got goals. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck, what I call taxation slavery. You want to come to a place where you feel very comfortable that even your money is generating while you sleep and you're not stressed out because you're doing somebody else's work. There are some of you that got gifts inside of you. You got great talents. You're called to be at a higher level, but you can't really get where you want to get to because you don't have someone who I call like a midwife. Somebody to help push the vision, somebody to help empower you, someone who's been where you're going and they are capable of instructing you. I just want to tell you in this season, be careful of the people that you allow to call themselves leaders in your life. If they're taking more than they're giving, that is not leadership. True leadership changes you, empowers you, and a true leader would always want to see you excel because it's like a stamp with their name on it. So once someone sees that you've led someone else with a purpose and a plan and they met their goal and their vision and their destiny, then will you be called a leader of integrity. Then will you see the fruit of what it is that you're trying to do. If you are so busy trying to get to the top and you forget the people at the bottom, you already messed up and you already lost the people, because real people do real investigations, real relationships, real investments, real time, and real people don't want fake. So I just felt led to really do this video. It's been on my heart for a few days just to sit in front of YouTube. I don't know how many people this is going to bless and empower, but I just felt led to share this with you to let you know that we got to stop doing some of the things we've been doing if we're going to really be calling ourselves leaders. We have to take the time out to invest in the people. We have to take the time out to get dirty with them. We have to take the time out to encourage them. We have to take the time out to empower them. We have to take the time out and walk among them to lead them, because some people need you to hold their hand. It's just like a baby when they first take their few steps. They don't gain their confidence by just getting up and walking. They gain their confidence by somebody holding their hand, somebody saying, come on baby, you can do it, just take one more step, mama's with you. That's a true leader. You take the time to invest. Anyway, I just wanted to shoot this out. I pray that I touch somebody's life, because what I'm seeing, if leadership is based on this, well, guys, I really just don't want to be a part of that. I just want to grow and I want to go. And so that's all I want to say. And I thank you all for joining me. For those of you that were capable of joining me, I thank you all for who stepped out and just been rolling by faith. Anyway, this is me coming at you on a different level. I used to come out with the different conferences where I preached at and the youth events, but I just feel like helping the underdog. I feel like serving somebody. I feel like empowering people. I feel like touching somebody's life and seeing it change, because we have so many people out here that are dying right around us, and we have the power to make a difference in our atmosphere. But because we get so self-absorbed by our own success, we tend to forget it was the one that was under us that helped us get to the top, because everybody starts at the bottom, whatever your bottom may be. When you get to the top and you forget how you got there, you lost your identity, your integrity, and you will lose your people. I don't know who I'm saying this for, and I probably will repeat that again, but I pray that something that I say encourage you. Don't give up because of bad leadership. Leave that bad leadership and find someone else who's willing to invest in you, willing to take the time out to meet you where you're at. Everyone is given a measure of faith, and the bowl may start out looking the same. But just because the bowl is the same, it doesn't mean they eat the same. Some people need just a scoop here and a scoop there, and they need to take their time and meditate on that. Some people can eat half the bowl and they're good to go, and they're okay with that. And some people will eat everything in the bowl and look for more. Know the people that you serve. In order to be a wonderful leader, you got to get in touch with the people that you're serving and making sure what's in you is being poured into them. How else do you ever see success, and how do you plan to stay on top? Again, I don't know who this is for. I'm just praying for some of the people that's involved with total life changes, and some of the people that's involved with ministry, some of the people that call themselves servants. It is my prayer, in the name of Jesus, it's my prayer that you learn how to love people, serve people, and stop always looking for people to serve you if you're a leader. That is so greedy and is so selfish, and people need real right now. And every video that you see me bring out here, it may become controversy because I am a confrontational type of woman. I'm tired of fake. I remember what I had to go through just to get to where I am today. I remember being stuck out there in the game. I remember being bound by drugs and alcohol and gangbanging and caught up in all these different lifestyles I was living. I even remember living a double life. 1 minute I wanted to be a woman, and 1 minute I wanted to be a man. I remember this. But it wasn't until somebody took the time out to invest in me, not judging me by my struggles, not judging me by what I've done. God don't do that. So what right do we have to judge people in that aspect? The only way for true success, you have to have a servant's heart. You have to be willing to be diligent. You have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to lay down your life for God. And when I say that, you can't keep thinking about yourself and think you're going to stay on the top, because you're going to find out who the author and the finisher of this faith really is all about. Anyway, I almost hear you, some of you like this song. You know, I hear some of you just like this song. The Atomic Dog. Some of you have the dog in you. Some of you are jacked up. Some of you are so used to a doggy dog world until you are asking the same question as he was saying on this song. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. You're so busy chasing. You're so busy chasing after your vision that you forget to get to a vision. You must have people in the vision, because there's got to be somebody to help you get there to the vision. You can't get to the vision by yourself. Empower the people that are around you. Empower the people that are faithful to you. Empower the people that are loyal to you, even when they look like they're falling off. They may not be able to walk like you. Just because they're excited doesn't mean they walk like you. So anyway, I'm signing off with that. I just wanted to send this out there to the world. And just want you to know that it's time to stop being selfish if you call yourself a leader in any form or fashion. I don't care if you're an apostle, a prophet, an evangelist, a pastor, a teacher, a business owner, a mother, an auntie, a cousin. Whatever position you are in for leadership, you need to stop what you're doing. Take time out and reevaluate and assess the people that are under you, the people that are following you, the people that are watching you. Don't get to the top and get ignorant. The gift is what brings you before great men. But if you don't have common sense, how can you stay before what is great? You'll lose everything. Anyway, this is Suprina, also known as Apostle Suprina. I am a true independent distributor of TLC, as well as I am for Royal Life Health and Wealth Industry. I am the CEO of that foundation, as well as I am of Restore and Repair Missionary Outreach, where we are serving families and at-risk youth, African American and African. And I don't turn people away, because basically I'm learning it ain't about color, it's about attitude. So remember, your attitude determines your altitude. And reevaluate your mindset. How are you thinking? How are you responding to the people that are serving you that you're supposed to be serving? If people are serving you more than you are serving, then you are not a leader. You are greedy and you're selfish. And I will say that again. The people that you are supposed to be serving, is serving you more than you're serving them. You can't get dirty. You can't make a phone call. You can't encourage them. You're greedy and you're selfish. And if you really want to know the truth, I hope you fall and start all over again. Because some of you that's on top, you're getting ready to fall. And you're going to see that your season is going to change if you don't stop oppressing people. Anyway, again, this is Suprina Ford in Seattle, Washington, signing off, telling you that I love you. May the Lord keep you, bless you, and strengthen you. May the videos I send out empower you. There will be some live. There will be some pre-recorded. However I'm led to do them, just know this. Everything that I do is totally going to be anointed. And everything that I say is going to have great value. If you open your ears and open your heart to truly receive what I have to say, I promise you, everything that I say to you, you can prosper. You will prosper because prosperity is truly on my life. God bless you. I love you. Peace and shalom.